Mail call from the United States of America. Stand by, Americans. Stand by, fighting men of the United Nations. Here's Mail Call, one big package of words and music and laughter delivered to you by the stars from whom you want to hear an answer to the requests you send to Armed Forces Radio, Los Angeles, USA. And standing at the microphone now to dictate this airborne letter to you is one of your most consistently popular radio favorites, that genial master of ceremonies, Al Pearce.
Thanks, folks, and thank you, Ken Carpenter. It's a real kick for me to be dropping you fellows a line, and I'd like you to know that we're addressing this letter tonight kind of extra specially at the men in the ground forces. But all you guys, wherever you are, or whatever you're doing, I sure hope you're listening. I hope.
Well, that reminds me, Al, you're going to do one of your Elmer Blurt sketches for the boys tonight, aren't you?
Well, a little later on, Ken. I think the fellows might get a kick out of it. You know, there's an Elmer in most every outfit in the service. You might call him Sad Sack or Snafu. But he's still Elmer to me. Incidentally, I heard a cute little Elmer story the other day. Would you like to hear one? It's kind of new. I think maybe you'd get a kick out. This is a little story of Elmer who was driving his car along a railroad track, and he came to an intersection. Seems there was a tunnel located there, and he wanted to drive his car into the tunnel. So the guard stopped him, and he says, "Now, look, Elmer," he says, "you can't drive your car in that tunnel. Train coming, you know. Both me'd be kind of messy in there." Yeah, but he says there's pretty women in there. I want to go in that tunnel. Now, look, he says, "I've been here since 9 o'clock this morning, and believe me, I wouldn't kid you. There's no pretty women in there." Yeah, sure is. There's pretty women in there, all right. There is. He says, "Well, what makes you think so?" Well, he says, "I saw a train go in there just now. Just when it went in, it went, woo-hoo." And when it came out the other side, it was going... Well, so much for Elmer and me. We've got a great opening paragraph coming up for you. A fine quartet with a swell novelty song. And I do mean the King's Men singing Lena from Palestina. Take it away, Blair.
Oh, Lena, in the Bronx in New York City lives a gal, and is she pretty? Lena is her name. She is a beautiful kid, so winsome. Such a clever girl is Lena. How she plays a concertina, really it's a shame. She's such a good musician. She got a swell position to go across the sea to entertain. She had a little of this, a little of that, and then some. So they shipped poor Lena way out to Palestina. But now I hear she isn't quite the same. They say that Lena is the queen of Palestina just because they like her concertina. She plays it day and night. She plays with all her might. She never gets it right, but how they love it, want more of it. I've heard her play once or twice. Oh, murder, still it was nice. She was fat, but she got leaner, squeezing on her concertina down old Palestina way. Oh, Lena is the queen of Palestina. Lena is the queen of Palestina. Just because she plays her concertina. Lena plays her concertina, plays it day and night. She plays with all her might. She never gets it right, but how they love it, want more of it. I heard her play with a band. Oh, murder, how could they stand it? She was fat, but she got leaner, squeezing on her concertina. With her concertina, Lena is the queen of Palestina.
Now, fellas, here's a personality you've heard from many times, and he's here tonight to add a paragraph to this mail call. By way of giving you a hint, this fellow works for Jack Benny, but hard. Oh, Rochester!
Here I am, Mr. Pearce.
Well, Rochester, I'm glad to meet you in person.
Thank you, Mr. Pearce.
You know, I've often wondered about this. Just what do you do for Mr. Benny? In other words, what is your capacity?
4 quarts a day. But he locks the bar now.
No, I mean exactly what is your job with Jack Benny?
Well, Mr. Pearce, in addition to the multitudinous other duties, I'm Mr. Benny's private secretary. And I also act as his dramatic coach when he makes a picture.
Say. Is that so? Oh, wait a minute here. I just finished a picture myself called Here Comes Elmer.
I saw that, Mr. Pearce. You could use me.
I tell you what, Rochester, if you're such a good dramatic coach, maybe you could give me a hand on my next picture. You see, I have a real romantic part in which I play opposite Hedy Lamarr.
Uh-huh.
Look, how about you reading her part with me so I'll be in good shape for rehearsal?
Okay, I'll try anything once.
Thanks, Rochester. And while we're brushing up on the script, the 370th Army Air Forces Band of the San Bernardino Air Service Command will play Hallelujah. Take it away, fellas.